Welcome to the Celtic Christmas Podcast at CelticChristmasPodcast.com. My name is Mark Gunn, the Celt Father, and every few days in December, I will share with you Christmas music and entertainment from various Celtic podcasts online. Today's show is brought to you by Celtic Roots Radio at CelticRootsRadio.com.
Hello and welcome to Celtic Roots Radio, coming to you today from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Celtic, folk rock, Appalachian, bluegrass, Scottish, Irish, Breton, Cajun. If it's Celtic or roots music you like, you'll find it here on Celtic Roots Radio.
Month of May, from my home I started, left the boys a tune, nearly broken-hearted, saluted proud of dear, kissed my darling mother, then drank a pint of beer, grief and tears, just mother, then off to leave the corn, leave where I was born, got a stump Blackthorn, the banished ghost in Goblin, a brand new pair of brogues, I rattled all the bogs, frightened all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin in Mullingar that night, I rested limbs so weary, started by daylight, next morning bright and airy, then took a drop of pure, keep my heart from sinking, that's the only cure when air is on for drinking. To see the laddies smile, laugh, and all the while at my curious doubts would set your heart a bubble and asked if I was hired the wages I required till I was almost tired of the rocky road to Dublin. In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be so soon deprived of view of that fine city, and then I took a stroll out among the quality, there my bundle stroll. In some neat locality something crossed my mind, that I looked behind, no bundle could I find upon my street, no wobble, and asking for the road, they said my conic brogue wasn't much in vogue on a rocky road to Dublin. From there I got away, my spirits never fail, and landed on the quay. As the ship was sailing, the captain at me roared, said that no room had he. Then I jumped aboard in a cabin found for Paddy. Down among the pigs, played some funny rigs, danced some haughty jigs, the water round me bubbling off to Holyhead. Wished myself was dead, or better far instead, on the rocky road to Dublin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin.
Whack for lollygod.
Well, how are you all doing? Back once more with another Celtic Roots Radio show. More great new music and a wee bit of crack. The show today is again sponsored by Belfast Girls, a brand new book from local Irish author Raymond McCullough about 3 girls growing up in post-Troubles Belfast, and it's now available on Amazon.com and on Kindle, etc. For more information on Jerry and Belfast Girls, check out Jerry with a Y, McCullough.com, or go to Jerry's fan page on Facebook for regular updates. Crazy for Bigga from the USA left us another 5-star review on iTunes USA entitled Great Fun. I listen to your podcasts at work and really enjoy the music and the story about your boat. You've opened my ears to some new artists. Your brogue reminds me of my grandmother's, which makes you very easy to listen to. That's just what we love doing here, Crazy, bringing great new artists to your attention. And Sister Mary Margarita left a message on our Facebook fan page. Raymond, I really enjoy listening to your podcasts. I just returned from a 2-week holiday in Ireland. Met Christy Dunn, looking good banjo player in Westport. Keep up the grand work on your programme. Well, sister, we intend to. And finally, Daniel Berkowitz from Haifa in Israel left another message on our Facebook group. Raymond, great use of Yiddish terminology in your podcast number 23. That is, I didn't write out a whole big long spiel. Well done. The word spiel likely means a play like in a theatre or a game. Well, I don't really claim to speak Yiddish, Danny, but I understand a few words of Hebrew and Arabic, so toda rabah, and keep on listening. I must say we keep getting some really great material from new artists through our Sonic Bids opportunity. If you want your music on this show, check out the Sonic Bids link on our website, CelticRootsRadio.com. You'll also find the link to our Live 365 webcast on the site, or check out our new fan page on Facebook, which is also integrated with our Celtic Roots Radio Maine network. Keep in touch through email, Facebook message or whatever. And when you're on your local iTunes store, please do review and rate the show for us. We started off the show with a band from California, USA, Craicmore, and Rocky Road to Dublin. And now we're listening to a lively version of Star of the County Down from Eddie Matthews and Maz in Indiana, USA.
Subway station, so far from the home we know so well. I wonder what we're doing here, lonely faces, hidden fear. All our dreams come true with the banging of the bell. Many years go by with a letter from your brother. In our lonely house, the old man passed away. We lamented at the wake, and his promise that we make, I will see you all again on Christmas Day. You all again on Christmas Day. We will see you all again on Christmas Day. Many corners of the world we build new castles. Many fortunes lost, we wander in dismay. Just before I hit the wall, I hear the promise made to all. I will see you all again on Christmas Day. We'll toast a glass to our Father. We'll send the prayer with tears to our heart. We'll stand arm in arm with our brothers, and with our sisters we will reach the promised land. Sunday morning letter from your sister Mary. And mother's doing fine though fading away. What keeps her heart alive is your promise by her side. I will see you all again on Christmas Day. You all again on Christmas Day. We will see you all again on Christmas Day.
was the Elders from Kansas City, Missouri, USA, with Christmas Day. Well, where have you been? I can hear you all asking, which incidentally reminds me of the old joke about the Chinese guy in Belfast, who of course has been selling Chinese carryouts till about 4 the previous evening. By 8 o'clock in the morning he gets rudely wakened up by somebody blathering at his back gate. He opens his bedroom window and spies a boy in a donkey jacket from the Belfast Corporation Cleansing Department. He sticks his head out and shouts down, "What you want?" This helpful character shouts up at him, "Where's your bin?" The Chinese guy looks a bit baffled and then replies, "I've been to Hong Kong." "Nah," says the bin man, trying to be more explicit. "I mean, where's your wheelie bin?" The Chinese guy looks even more perplexed and then answers, "I've really been to Hong Kong." Well, I haven't been to Hong Kong, but I did visit Beijing back in 1999. I've been doing 2 things really. My wife Jerry, whom I mentioned earlier, has just had her first novel published on Amazon.com, so I've been helping with the cover design and all the publicity for that. Jerry's been doing a few radio interviews and we had the official launch just last week in Belfast. Then of course, I've been trying to get some more work done on this wee property in County Down that I've mentioned before, weather permitting that is. At the moment, I'm rebuilding a stone garden wall at the back of the building, working in a very confined space. There's only a foot or so between the wall I'm building and the shed next door. This wall is about 28 inches wide with stone on both sides and a blackwork cavity wall in between, so it takes a bit of time to build. It's very therapeutic though, even in these cold winter days when you're working into the darkness. And quite often one or other of my neighbours will call in for a while and have a bit of a natter. A friend once asked me, "Do you not get lonely working away there on your own all the time?" I said it was never lonely when the world and his brother came past most days and stopped in for a yarn. That's one thing about being out in the country. Everybody speaks to you, and they toot their horn and wave to you as they drive past. Then there are quite a few strangers who are lost and trying to find their way to somewhere. Because our place is at a wee crossroads, it's the ideal place to stop and ask me for directions. We're listening to Perpetual Emotion from Maine, USA, and a tune called Flying Tent.
I've been here before. I've heard those words of slam that door, but that don't stop remembering just how good it feels inside your hands. We shuffle through the steps again, a carousel of bad decisions we can't help but make again. And the carousel goes round and round and round and round. The carousel goes round and round and round and round. We both know exactly how this ends. Yeah, we both know exactly how this ends. It starts out strong but innocent, electric and so absolutely urgent. Our love is perfect until the day I ask you, babe, what happens when you go away? What happens when you're not with me? And the carousel goes round and round and round and round. The carousel goes round and round and round and round. We both know exactly how this ends. Yeah, we both know exactly how this ends. You love me more than anyone you've loved before, 'cause I don't like competing with myself any more than I like those sleepless nights, and you like repeated fights, and I like your other girls. And the carousel goes round and round and round and round. The carousel goes round and round and round and round. The carousel goes round.
That was Carousel from a lady called Tamara Power-Drutis from Washington State, USA. This being wintertime, we've started a brand new tradition in Belfast, the Continental Christmas Market. Now, a market isn't exactly a new idea, but this is a European market. So there are stalls selling French crepes, Spanish paella, wee Dutch pancakes with liqueurs added, Wiener Schnitzel, bratwurst and German beer, African wood carvings, Asian food, and all kinds of jewellery, crafts and gifts. It's great to wander around in the cold looking at the stalls and eating some hot spicy food and drinking hot chocolate or mulled wine. It's like being in Prague or somewhere else in Europe. And of course, there are a couple of pubs set up inside large marquees, so you can have a pint of Hart or Guinness or whatever right there in the middle of it all. This is all set up in the grounds of Belfast City Hall, so it's right in the city centre, with all the big stores just across the street, handy if you're doing your Christmas shopping. And appropriately enough, we're now listening to Blackthorn, a great Celtic folk band from right here in Belfast, Northern Ireland, with a lovely tune called David's Song.
I spent days just walking the wind-wafted shrubs, and my nights drinking whiskey and old Irish pubs. I've searched for the answer in old folklore. What's Ireland dying for? There's whiskey in heaven, I know, or else would good Irishmen go. Your mama will sing you that old Irish tune she sang by the bed when your life was but June. There's whiskey in heaven, I know, or else would good Irishmen go. A child played alone on the cold streets of Belfast. I stood there and watched him a while. He seemed to be playing a light-hearted game, and I wondered why he never smiled. There's whiskey in heaven, I know, or else would good Irishmen go. Your mama will sing you that old Irish tune she sang by the bed when your life was but June. There's whiskey in heaven, I know, or else would good Irishmen go. A child played alone on the cold streets of London. I stood there and watched her a while. She seemed to be playing a light-hearted game, but I wondered why she never smiled. There's whiskey in heaven, I know, or else would good Irishmen go. Your mama will sing you that old Irish tune she sang by the bed when your life was but June. Whiskey in heaven, I know, or else would good Irishmen go.
That was Dan Rivers from New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, and a song called Whiskey in Heaven. We're going to finish now appropriately with the beautiful Wexford Carol from a Texas, USA artist, Christie Cook. See us all now. Slán agus Nolagona.
People all this Christmas time, consider well and bear in mind what our good God for us has done in sending His beloved Son. With Mary holy we should pray to God with love this Christmas day. In Bethlehem upon that morn there was a blessed Messiah born. Near Bethlehem did shepherds keep their flocks of lambs and feeding sheep, to whom God's angel did appear, which put the shepherds in great fear. Arise and go, the angel said, to Bethlehem, be not afraid, for there you'll find this happy morn, a princely babe, sweet Jesus born. the shepherds went the babe to find, and as God's angel had foretold, they did our Savior Christ behold. Within a manger he was laid, and by his side a virgin maid, attending on the Lord of life, who came on earth to end all strife. Good people, all this Christmas time, consider well and bear in mind what our good God for us has done, and sending his beloved Son. In Bethlehem, upon that morn, a princely babe, sweet Jesus born.
Well, that's all we have time for on this show. Remember, you can find out more information about the artists and songs played on the show on our website at CelticRootsRadio.com. And if you're an independent artist and you'd like to hear your music played on this show, again, you'll find details on our website. That's CelticRootsRadio.com. Tune in again next week to Celtic Roots Radio. I'm Raymond McCullough, coming to you from Ireland. Slán agus Banagia.
I hope you enjoyed this Celtic Christmas podcast presentation. Find out more about the artists in this show by visiting the website at CelticChristmasPodcast.com.